Hi guys, it is Millie's Vines, and I am doing a plant shop tour of Maricopa Botanicals here in Tempe, Arizona. If you guys saw my most recent apartment plant tour, you probably knew this was coming, so I am so excited to share this with you today, and we are starting outside on the patio. We've got a lot of larger specimens here. This guy in particular is a crested euphorbia, which is insane. I will talk on and off throughout this video, but I wanted this to be relaxing and kind of feel like you are shopping at the shop. This cacti here is one of my favorites. I love the color. I love the baby arms that are coming in. He is so pretty. We've got a lot of PMD pots out here too, which are really nice terracotta pots that I'm currently obsessed with. To the right here, we have a giant euphorbia. It's really pretty. It almost has like a faint like dash of cream throughout the like center spine of the succulent, and it's really pretty. I did film this on Tuesday, which we're technically closed for, so you guys are getting sneak peek access. But we are starting off strong with a wonderful monkey tail cactus right by the door. It is gorgeous. I've never seen one like this big and this thick in person, so we were so happy to get that in. And we've got a little baby of it too. Here we have some hand-painted tiles. I think we get these from Mexico. They are so pretty. I just took home 4 for myself. They're wonderful. And then up front we have some mini knickknack things, tiny bricks, you never know what you might need those for, stickers. We have a peanut cactus, which is our mascot for October. He is so spooky and so happy to be here. Now we are moving over towards like behind the front door, and I did just want to shout out Leah and Joe, the owners. They are so wonderfully talented and creative. Leah did print these designs here on the canvas bags. They are just, I can't even describe them. They are amazing. They're so much fun to work with, and they had a great vision here and they executed it wonderfully, and that is why the shop is so beautiful. Leah, yet again, designed these notebooks. So talented, so creative, I love them. Down below we have one of my favorite plants. I'm going to say that a lot throughout this video, but I'm so serious. That moonshine is gorgeous and I love the pot that it's in. We also got those baby stools that you'll see throughout the shop, which are really fun. This Dracaena I love, but I love the pot even more. It was so pretty. The lighting was a little bit hard to film here by these windows, so it's a little bit backlit, but we do the best that we can. We also got some dwarf olive trees in, and I think if you had like a kitchen with a big window, those would be so pretty. Clearly we are on theme for spooky season. It is October, so we're coming in hard with the spooky theme. Now we have probably the favorite area for customers. These are our plant hats, so we've got tons of options. I have noticed like I will put like 4 or 5 plants out throughout the day when I'm opening up the shop, and towards the end of the day, it never fails. There's like 10 to 12 that I didn't add just because customers like have so much fun with that. So we love that section. These are a lot of handmade pots with plants that we have pre-potted, which is really fun as well. We currently have giant string of turtles in the shop. They are insane. Very tempting. More PMD pots here as well. This giant euphorbia, he's literally like 3.5 feet tall. You probably can't tell. In the window, we have a lot of string of things. So we've got 3 massive string of hearts, string of pearls, string of dolphins. We have a rat tail cactus here too, which is one of my favorites. They get like pink or red blooms in the summer and spring. They're really pretty. Now we are moving over to this corner where we have some big specimens as well. This euphorbia is right under the Soltec light, so everything in this corner is getting tons of light, and you can tell the plants are super happy. Giant Madagascar palm in a gorgeous pot, some more euphorbias. And this guy here I want to take home so bad. It's not a need, but it's a want, but it may be a need. I don't know. If you guys end up seeing it on my patio, you know what happened. You heard it here first. The sunflower pot is amazing. Overview of the shop here. Now we are moving over to the main like plant cacti area. I did want to shout out these pots. This is made by a local ceramicist. Her name is Twee and she is wonderful. She was able to print Maricopa Botanicals on these pots and they look so good. They are gorgeous. I will put her Instagram down below. One of my favorite things is the drainage holes are giant here, which is super nice, and the glazed drip trays I think are a really nice touch too. So a lot of what you'll see on this table is new. We recently just took a trip to Tucson, and Tucson is known for amazing cacti and succulents. So this table is super filled out, and we've got amazing varieties here. We've got some lithops, blue torch cacti, just a whole bunch of variety that's super exciting. I would say my favorite currently are the rainbow hedgehog cactus, which are here to the right, and then the crested blue myrtles. They're insane. Like, it is rare to see these in a plant shop, so we are so happy to have them. We've got a fairy tale cactus there, and then this blue guy in the back. I do not know what he is, but he is wonderful. He's super cool. And then here, I don't know if this is a desert rose or like an adenum variety. I am blanking. Don't quote me on this, but really pretty. More string of pearls in a handmade pot. This is also one of my favorite cacti. The color is insane. Camera doesn't do it justice. Here is a Oregon pipe cactus variety. It's got two babies coming out and is so pink in person. We're kind of moving towards the succulent area over here. We also do carry a lot of houseplants, so we've got some really good monsteras in. These are in 6-inch pots. Some of them are already fenestrating. We've got a ton of stink plant varieties and ZZ plants. And then super small 2-inch cacti, succulents. A lot of these we pot into the handmade pots. And then lithops. Lithops are a fun journey that we're on right now. We have some baby saguaros, which are literally heirloom plants because they take forever and a day to grow, but we love them nonetheless. I was hoping that one of these Sabrinas was in bloom, but they are not currently. Super cool blooms if you've seen them. They look like, I forget what they're called, starburst? Starburst flowers? We are wrapping up the main table here in the front of the shop. This cactus is gorgeous too. It's like blue, gray, it's kind of pale, it's so pretty. And then this one's like a deep, rich, like blue-green color. It is so pretty and so healthy. We also have some tiny Mexican fence posts, which have been really fun to pot up as well. Up above, we have some giant euphorbias. I'm not sure what that guy in the middle is, but we've got a Soltech light coming to put above these, so they're going to be even more happy. And now we are moving to the handmade pots that Leah and Joe make. Obviously, the skulls are really on theme for October, so those are selling like crazy. Probably my favorite pots here are going to be the like honeycomb rounded ones here. I think every single plant that you put in this looks fantastic. They're cute. There's so many different color varieties. I also love this three-tiered one. It's really nice and I like the texture on it. And then another one of my favorites is this like paper lunch bag. It's kind of hilarious and plants look so good in it. And then these little baby plant pots are wonderful. Down below we have slightly bigger pot options, so for like 4-inch plants. Here to the left we have the infamous booby cactus, which is so much fun. I think my all-time favorite pot is this one right here though. It's so textured, it's so heavy, it looks amazing. And then you'll see to the left of this pot right here, we have the butt pots, which are one of the best sellers. Go figure. Here are even bigger pot options, so these are like 6 to 8 inches, just depending on what people want, and then the biggest varieties down below. Here we have like cool gifts and just unique items that again the owners for the majority make these. Cowboy incense holder, definitely a need. We have sage here. Palo Santo, we have some incense sticks which smell fantastic. Up above, we have more handmade items. I love these. You can put air plants in these. You can probably put a few different things in them, but they're really pretty, as well as these little baby snakes. Usually I think we put a candle in it, but you could probably put an air plant or, just get creative. Adobe houses, we have dried flowers in these different little pot holders. The cowboy boots are by far my favorite. And then we've got some air plants here, some greeting cards. I didn't showcase the spooky ghost. We put incense cones in that and it looks so cool. And then right there to the right, the bottom right, we have like a squiggly incense holder, which is really pretty as well. Here we have a giant braided schefflera and then smaller varieties as well. And then on this bottom shelf, we have a bunch of different calathea. These are good because I think the majority of them are not toxic to cats and dogs, which is definitely a common question that we're asked in the shop. Some giant Hoya carrii, I believe is how you pronounce that. Some syngoniums. We have a pilea here, a really pretty Dracaena, and then some like 3-inch monstera, which are so fun. Here we have our refillery station. So we are located inside of a apartment complex. It's kind of unique, but the owners are really big on sustainability, so this helps a ton. We have hand soap, dish soap, cleaning supplies. It's really popular, especially with the residences. A lot of this stuff is more focused on sustainability, and it's a nice little service that we offer. Down below we have some recycled glass containers that people can use and fill up with whatever they'd like, or these are like design printed bottles that we have too. Here are some more houseplants. So we have some like a really pretty cebu here, which actually is recovering from a fall. Yes, that leaf is fenestrated, which is insane. We also have some plant ladders up top. We have some really pretty wicker baskets too that you'll see here in a second. And then here is our plant bar where all the magic happens. This is where we pot up plants for you and your chosen pot. That is a plant that I repotted a couple days ago. Top rock, top rock options are here as well. It's a super cool vibey area. More houseplants in the center, a lot of pothos. We have another small cebu, bunch of different varieties here. I love these vintage plant posters. I'm like wanting to make a collage wall of them. I'm trying to fight the urge, but the urge is real. More syngoniums. I think we have some peperomia here too, which I believe for the majority are not toxic to animals, and then spider plants as well are not toxic. We also recently got in some Syndapsises, which has been super fun. I think we have the Exotica and then the Argyrius. This here is another olive tree. It's in a gorgeous pot. I love this combo. We've got some propagation stations here. Cebu in the black, a Tradescantia, I believe, right here. And then we are moving on to our cabinet. So we've got some Hoya variety, some ficuses here, some goldfish plants, a lot of variety in here. We try to rotate this out often. It's been super fun to have this addition in the shop. More snake plants, more gorgeous pots. We've got a moonshine there and a whalefin. Here we have some hanging house plants. We do have a couple new hanging Hoyas in the shop, which has been a really fun addition. And then more hanging plants. We've got a Brazil that is going crazy here, a gorgeous Cebu to the right, and then we've got a couple air plants and these really cool hangers. We're also obsessed with Lazy Susans right now. They are so much fun. These are plant plates for the bigger pots that you get, or drip trays. And I think we are kind of wrapping up here, guys. To the right of these, we have some concrete hands. You can put keys in this. You can put a like drill hole in, plant a pot in it. We've got more PMD pots. And that is pretty much it, you guys. We, last but not least, have Ollipops, dram drinks, super fun. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I was so excited to film this video. Maricopa Botanicals is wonderful, and I hope you guys stop in soon.